Hey, hi, ho, whoa. Okay. I just, like, turned down the music on my starting screen, and now I'm gonna need to remember to turn it back up later. Woo. Okay, whatever. Alright. How is everyone doing? I'm doing alright. Starting slow today just because I... needed to figure out what I was gonna do. Jelly Mob, hello. How are you? Are you familiar to me? I don't know. I think I'm going to have a good day today. And you enjoy yourself too, okay? Alright, Sebastian. Yeah. Anyways, hi. I was working on some video scripting stuff, so you'll see things eventually. I have yet to actually produce any properly scripted videos yet. It's kind of sad. I need to work on finishing some things. Like, some stuff will come out before other things. That's about as much as I'm willing and capable of saying. I need to, I want to have a full season worth of, like, the film analysis or, like, amateur, it's not even properly film studies, it's just, like, media studies, I guess. I want to have a full season worth of that, even though it's only, like, 5 installments, but still. And then another thing. We'll see whether or not that comes to fruition. And yet other things, and we'll see what those go. Anyways, I'm babbling. That's the main reason why I'm actually making one of the things. It's actually a clever idea. Anyways, it's gonna rain tomorrow again. I have gotten a lot of rain lately. That's actually really great. The spirits are in good humor today, and it's a rerun of radish salad. Okay. Anyways, someone had a good idea. Aw, thank you, Linus. Do I have any particular need for largemouth bass? No. Actually, did they give me anything? No. No, they don't. Thank you, Linus. Anyways. I can go through. Well, I also need to water stuff in my greenhouse, so. What can I do with the unmilled rice? Unmilled rice juice. If I have a mill, I can make normal rice, and I don't know what exactly I can do with that. Okay, hold on. What can I do with rice? You cannot pickle it or do anything much with it. Like, you can make maki rolls. Sure. But those don't tend to sell for much. And, like, actually, no. I think you're already losing money if you're doing that, because even the cheapest fish... yeah, no. That's not really gonna do very much for that. So maybe I just mill the rice and then sell the rice as is? Or do I just pickle the rice? Oh, maybe I pickle the rice. Yeah, I'm gonna pickle the rice. That's actually decent selling prices. I never would have thought that pickled rice would actually sell for a good amount, but no. That's actually not too terrible. Okay. I should avoid getting stuck on things. 4 days, actually, for those. 4 days. Okay. Oh, boy. So much stuff to water. I need to get more sprinklers going. Okay. Wow. No silver quality out of all of those. Interesting. Blah, 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 blah. Have I been saving a lot of these? Yes, I have. And I'll continue saving them. Alright, so, I need to fulfill a garlic order, and it's a large garlic order, so I should go and buy more garlic from Pierre's. It's relatively cheap, it's not too much. I forgot that not only is today a Wednesday, oop, but also it's salmonberry season. So maybe I go on a salmonberry harvest. Why not? Wait a minute. Right. I was about to say, wait a minute. Haven't I done the Mr. Chi quest? Yeah, and I finished it last time, but I never went and reclaimed claimed the card. You don't know how glad I am that the bus is up and running. I feel alive again. Oh wow, I've already given Pam 2 gifts. I guess I'm running by the bus all the time. Well, actually, I know I'm running by the bus all the time. Who am I kidding? I literally take every chance to stop by. I need to get leeks. Didn't I have a... Yeah, I had a quest to give Evelyn a leek. Ooh, coffee. I'm starting to build a coffee reservoir. Very, very cool. Did I just say coffee reservoir, not coffee reserve? Also, where the hell am I going? The hyperactive brain is very real right now. Also, I keep forgetting that I need to take care of my animals. Oh no. Oh no, that's no good. Also good, I've already fully upgraded this. That does save me a little bit of time, and I do believe I fully upgraded this as well. Yes. Rabbit's foot! Let's go! Which one of you shed your tail? By the way, that's, I think, what a rabbit's foot is supposed to be. It's like, sort of like a puff of tail or like foot fluff or whatever, and the rabbits tend to just like shed excess fur in a tuft, and it looks like a foot. Oh right, I was going, oh my god. There we go. I blocked it off for myself. Oh god. All right, so I actually wanted to build a shed. I'll put that there. Actually, maybe I put that in there. What community center items do I have left? Rabbit's foot on that. Purple mushroom. I literally just got a purple mushroom in my other save as well. I still rarely get them. It's kind of frustrating. Red cabbage, that's next season, and then a truffle. And oh wait, it's Wednesday, so I actually can go to Marnie's and get a pig now. And I have the money to be able to get a pig. Oh, crap. Oh god, I should go down to Marnie's and get a pig. Okay, I'm trying to think. Order of events, because I want to be able to get that shed built. Okay, what does it cost for a shed? Just 300 wood? Okay, not bad. All right, it's 12:20, so I should have time. I should have time. Oh, the Riverland farm. It's pretty, but it's hell to actually work around. And that's part of the reason why I want to work on organizing stuff today. Because... oh, Shane. Shane? Oh boy. This scene's depressing. Oh dear. Hmm? Can you do something? He's out cold. Cold. Well, I have cold water in my watering can. Ugh. Blech. Shane, what's the matter with you? All you do anymore is mope around your room and drink beer. Oh no. Oh no, I see Jazz. You wouldn't understand. I'm worried. What's your plan? Don't you ever think about the future? Plan? Hopefully I won't be around long enough to need a plan. Oh god! Oh no! Jazz. Shane! Oh. Oh god. That one always gets to me. Hi, Jazzy. Hey guy, you don't have any critters stuck outside, right? No, I do not. They're all indoors, shielding from the rain. 16,000 gamoleons. Oh boy. Oh right, we have sheep. I always forget that there are sheep in this game too. Because, like, I only ever see people get goats, not sheep. I don't think there's anything specific you can do with sheep. Bro? Bro the pig? Really, Concerned Ape? Okay, Prillard, Fernard, Fosso, Co. Not the Face Stealer. No, we are not having a pig called the Face Stealer. Called Co. Like the Face Stealer. Zarders? Bummers. Oh, that's just sad. I didn't even think about that. I think it's sad to do with anyone or any creature to have a sad name, but Tapa. Okay, you know what? Tapas. Great, I'll send little Tapas to her new home right away. I only need one pig. Oh god, and now... oh god, I'm catching up on these. Right, because of the fact that I hadn't gotten to do all of the events. Oh god, and because it's a rainy day. Ugh. Oh god, this is the one. Oh god, this is the one that hits hard. Okay. I'm sorry. My life. It's a pathetic joke. Look at me. Why do I even try? I'm too small and stupid to take control of my life. I'm just a piece of soiled garbage flittering in the wind. I've been coming here often lately, looking down. Here's a chance to finally take control of my life. No. That's not really taking control of your life, is it, though? That's kind of just letting gravity do its thing. But what? I'm too scared, too anxious, just like always. All I do is work, sleep, and drink. All the feelings of self-hatred. Why should I even go on? Tell me why I should roll off this cliff. Well... Jazz, probably. You're right. God, I'm such a horrible, selfish person. Now I feel even worse. I think you should take me to the hospital now. Alright. I'll bring you. Okay. I'm sure a lot of people have seen these scenes, but, you know... Not everyone's seen them with the portraits and stuff. It gives a slightly different feel. Although I will say, Harvey being almost happy looking... But I will say, him putting on the doctorial face because he's going to be okay is alright. It's good that you brought him in, though. Too much alcohol is terrible for the body, but right now I'm most worried about his mental health. When he comes to, I'll have a chat with him about his treatment options. I know an excellent counselor in Suzu City. Life can be painful sometimes, but there's always hope for a better future. You've got to believe in that. Well, yeah. Alright. Good grief. Shane's story is sad. I mean, do I have to say it? Oh, God. Incidentally, I've had 2 family members who are quite alike that. Well, I guess technically 3, but 1 was completely clean by the time I was born. Mostly because, well, mostly clean by the time I was born, because otherwise he probably would have died a lot sooner. Instead, he got done in by lung cancer, which is currently what's killing his brother. They were both my great uncles, by the way. Or technically grand uncles, but whatever. People don't say grand uncle or grand aunt or whatever. Yeah. Construct farm buildings. Silo, mill, shed. 15,000. Boy, oh boy. Okay, so where should I put the shed is what I'm wondering. I could put my shed over here. The frustrating thing is, like, it's going to be in the way then, kind of. Oh, there's just, like, a giant area in front of the cave that needs to be clear. All right. The greenhouse, probably... I do kind of want to move the greenhouse. I don't know to where, though. This is the problem of this farm. You don't have the best layout of space, and you don't have the most space in general. And like the way these bridges are configured, like it gets in the way of the shed right here. So you have to move it down or put it in the way of the path. Well, both, actually. Ugh. It's no good to me. I might... Well, that won't work. I guess I'll put it here for now. This is probably the best place for it. Okay, I'll start working on your new shed first thing tomorrow morning. Perfect. And how many gifts have I given Demetrius? Oh, 2. Whenever my field research becomes a bit stagnating, I'll admit that I enjoy a little off-the-wall chemistry. I got my hands on a little cesium a few years ago. Robin said never again. Okay, yeah, that shit's explosive. Who the fuck are you, Nile Red? When it rains, I have a good excuse to work on my gadgets all day. Must be kind of boring for you, though. Well, I'll flash you my sword and show you how boring it actually is. She does like coffee. Ah, this is a super gift. Thank you. By the way, have I given Robin... Robin likes salmon berries, so... I'll gift her a salmon berry right in front of her husband. Do you have some good furniture for your home yet? I can't imagine coming home to a house that I don't love. Sorry, I mean, whatever works for you, though, right? Yeah. Do you have anything interesting that I could potentially buy? Mahogany. Carved window... I could potentially get a small window for above the sink. That'll look pretty. Walnut tea table. Ooh. Okay, so this is the kind of thing that I always want to put in the like den area, because I usually think it looks good where it's somewhere between a office or like a tea room. That's kind of what I like. It's that little offshoot when you upgrade the house and have that small front room. That's what I personally really like. I think I'm gonna get that. Yeah, it's really, really early and preempted, but it's still nice. I gotta save up for that furniture catalog. Carved brazier. I'm gonna get that recipe, and the other 2 I don't care about. I'll save my money. What little amount saved, I guess. Oh, salmonberry season. You know, I'm working on a 100 Days in Stardew series. I'm wondering whether or not I actually just split it into seasons instead of doing it a full year at a time, because that's what I was thinking of doing. Full 1 year chunks, because just doing 100 days gets very weird and it like constantly shifts you off the calendar. This is part of the reason why calendars in real life are so absurd. So like, I'm not gonna do that because like I'm trying to be fucking practical. You know, fucking hell, why are calendars the way they are sometimes? Obviously the answer is just because arbitrary reasons. It's always very arbitrary. I guess I'll go over this way then. Hopefully I get a good amount of batteries today, and nothing struck my crops. Watch, there's gonna be loads of stuff that has just been zapped. Blah, 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 blah. Salmon berries. Nothing better on a rainy day like this than picking salmon berries. Oh, boy. Oh, whatever. Okay. Let's deposit the foot. That sounds really fucking weird. Did I not bring it? No! Crap, I forgot it. Oh, I left it. Of course I did. Of course I did. My hubris. And I wasted a good luck day. Slime hunter to slay 6 red slimes in the deep lava caverns of the local mine. No, thank you. That's not enough reward for me to go do that right now. I wasted so much time doing that fucking prismatic jelly quest, so no. No way. I don't have that many farm warp totems. I need to make more. Can't wait for me to have more, more kegs and stuff all going. It'll just be great. Okay, so I should have moved things around, but I decided not to. I don't know why. I do need to definitely move the greenhouse. I don't think it's in the best of places. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to put up in this little corner right here. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm wondering whether or not I should put, like, the coop, maybe, up here? Like, I could put the coop and the barn up in this corner because this area I don't need to travel through all the time, so it won't be too intrusive on me. And, like, it'll be like a little reminder to myself to check the cave every once in a while. And of course, like, I can remove these trees and stuff and, yeah. Like, the animals need so much space to be able to graze and stuff, but it won't be too bad. And the fact that the silo is already up here says it's not going to be too awful for, you know, the visual look. Yeah, so, I probably should take that out and then put it down next to this. Just for future purposes and reference, you know? I can put the seed maker back over here. I don't know exactly where I should put it. Yeah, right up against the water. Why not? It's a little bit out of the way, but that's all right. For now, I will put the tea table. Yeah. Yeah, that looks good, I think. Yeah, you know what? That works for me. That works for me. All right. Wowee. Got a lot of money. I don't know what I was expecting, but I gotta remember, like, your money output just becomes pretty constant at this point in the game. Which is pretty good, in my opinion. Alright, weather report. It's gonna be clear and sunny all day tomorrow. Spirits are in good humor again today. Living off the highlight, and let's talk honey. No, not you, silly. I'm talking about the sweet products made by our friends, the bees. Bees! And here's my husband. I'm debating whether I should work or just read comics all day. It's alright. Just the same, babe. Nah. Yeah. Yes, the Shane follow-up. Hey. Oh man, how do I say this? I'm really sorry about what happened at the cliffs. That was embarrassing. I'm glad I was there to help. Yeah, me too. I've decided I want to see a therapist. Harvey got me in touch with a colleague of his. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you for taking care of me, and I want you to know that I'm going to take things a little more seriously from now on. I don't want to be a burden on anyone. I do get that sentiment. Though that is something you tend to need to work on when you are going to therapy. Because, like, the fear of being a burden is something that a lot of people kind of just experience. And I just realized I should actually leave a chest next to the kegs so that they auto-output all their contents and I don't have to break them. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Five out of 7, doing all right. Okay, gotta get some more garlic today. I need to ship the garlic. Okay. Like, its base value is 66, so, but I do need to ship the actual plain garlic, sadly. I will be selling that at Pierre's so that I actually get money. Yeah, no? Yeah. The House of Holbein. I don't know why that just always fucking pops into my head where it's like, you know, that's good, yeah? And thus, House of Holbein. You know, from 6, the musical. Bears fruit in 2 days. Bears fruit in 2 days. Okay. Tomorrow. Ooh. 3 days. Yeah. 6 days. They're coming along. It's very exciting. Alright, so In terms of things that I sell, I will keep the things on me which I sell, and yeah. Something did die yesterday, and it was a fiber seed. Ugh. How irksome. Ugh, but I don't have any sprinklers on those. Ugh, fine. Whatever, I'll have to remember to water them. I'll just have to remember to water them. It's fine, it's fine. A leak! 2 leaks. Good, I can give Evelyn a leak, and then also make some more spring seeds. For future tea saplings. Tea saplings are really lucrative, though. They're excellent. Need cauliflower for a project I'm working on. Will I have any cauliflower pop within the next 2 days? We shall see. I need 70 garlic. It is 11 days. And garlic takes only like 4 to grow, doesn't it? Yeah. Well, I've only sold 10, and I don't think I have many more growing, so... You know what? Yeah, I'll just get the remaining 90. Sebastian's basically my best friend. I don't know what I'd do without him. We pretty much grew up together. Hey, how'd you know I was hungry? This looks delicious. Okay. And I don't have anything for Alex that he likes. Okay, I'll just talk to him. I was going to try out for Junior League Grid Ball last year, but my knee was kind of messed up. Oh. Hey, you can't rush this kind of stuff. No, you cannot. Oh, hey, George. Looks like another rerun today. Shouldn't you be out and about? Well... I need to talk to your wife. Oh, thank you, dear. This leek looks delicious. George will be so happy. He loves when I make eggs with leeks for breakfast. I'm sure. I'll be baking cookies today. I like to make flower shapes in the spring. Maybe I'll tell you my recipe one of these days. That sounds good with me. I do have tulips, actually, so I could go and get Evelyn a loved gift. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Did you wipe your boots off before coming in? Sorry, I just cleaned the floor. That's weird. Did I just make an angry face by mistake? I don't know. Whatever. But you're always welcome in here. Okay. Thank you, this makes my day really special. I hope so. Salmon berries make okay gifts for a lot of people. Like, well, yeah, a reasonable number of people like them. Like, they're just passive, liked gifts. Not too bad. Free, cheap, easy. I like giving them out. Alright, so... Well, I could give that to George as a liked gift. Or, not liked, loved. I think I'll just do that. I'll give that to George, and then I'll go back to Evelyn with a tulip. And I only have normal quality tulips, so... Oh, and I do have cauliflower... Oh, wait, no, that's being saved for... Well, you know what? No. No, I just need to remember to save another cauliflower. Yeah. Yeah, no, it's fine. And then I can turn that in for the community center. Okay, I have stuff to do. Do. I really need to remember to save more just of everything, basically. This is absolutely marvelous. You made an old lady very happy. And then George, here's a leek. Oh, this is my favorite thing. Thank you. He does love rabbit's foot, but, you know, that's for the community center. Now, where is Sam? Sam is in his room. That reminds me, I need to start befriending Kent. Are you friends with my son? You probably know him better than I do. Oh. I have no friendship points with him. You're not as boring as most grown-ups. Well, thanks, I guess. Thanks a million, guy. I should have known you'd be the one to take the job. Sam is busy practicing the guitar. Alright. You better be happy. I don't know if that was comparable in price completely. But you know what? It's fine. And yes, Kent does like salmon berries. You know, this is a really great gift. Thanks. All right. I wonder if that's just a day-to-day schedule thing that he just had, like where he was going, or whether or not he has a specific rainy day schedule where he goes beneath the tree. That felt more like it was a rainy day thing, but I don't know. I know where to find out, though. Yeah. Ooh, gold. Gold, gold, gold. Okay. Let me open up Notepad++. In the unpacked content, characters, schedules. Kent. He does, in fact, have a rain schedule. Okay. And today's Thursday. He has no specific Thursday schedule. He does have a generalized schedule, of course. But, you know. These things are some kind of way. Ugh. People are texting me. Alright, I need to sum on my hours for working today. Because I work as an independent contractor, I have to manually send hours every day. It's fun. Actually, it's not. Today was a not good work day. A very bad work day. I'll get into it in a second. How long was I working? Because I left at like that time. So I would say 5.5. Yeah, and she said it wouldn't take that long. Ha. With travel time... Actually, yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Because I'm trying to remember when exactly I left. I left a little bit later than I originally thought, but that still wasn't that late. Yeah. No. I have to remember when I looked at clocks and stuff, because accounting for everything because I have to go to locations for turnovers and like do painting and cleaning and shit. It was a lot. Anyways, originally we had thought it would only be a half-hour day, or not half-hour, a 4-hour day. Fuck it, a half-hour day. That would have been glorious. I actually would have been pretty pissed off if that was what we originally thought after we had walked through the day before, and then it turned out to be 5.5 hours. But no, we had budgeted, well, not budgeted, assumed about 4 hours. Yeah, we had to paint a whole load of wainscoting, which is, like, white wood, paneling that is, like, on the lower half of a wall, throughout an entire kitchen, which was lovely. Took a load of time. Loads of doors, loads of trim, because none of it matched. The paint color had shifted on the trim that was existing, and the paint in the pail had definitely discolored with time. I haven't gotten all the... No, I haven't. You want to know the worst thing? I think this is the one that I just got the other day when I was on my personal save. I already got all of the dwarf scrolls in that save a little while ago. I'm not too far ahead in time of what this save is. Somehow I got really lucky with some things. I think, well, because of the fact that I really got going with some better knowledge from this save, and then I was using it to preempt what I was going to do in this save, but I wound up having really good luck in various places. And just doing more. I took more risks, and I guess I got more reward. So, it went away. Or another, you know. Yeah. Okay. So, I guess... should I do the... should I try... No, I'm not gonna do farming for that right now. I'm just gonna go to the bus stop. Oh my god. I was wondering what the fuck that was, but I have to remember. Those would be all of my fish in the fish pond. I should grab my watering can. And then also toss salmon berries in there. Yeah. All right. Again, I think I should upgrade my hoe sometime soon. I probably should also go grab fertilizer for all of this. Because if I'm gonna sell all of it, I might as well make a good profit, you know? So... should I also plant more of this outside? Well, I'm gonna need to manually water Just fucking loads of it. How much do I want to do that with? That's a very good question. Well, it only takes 4 days, and I have 11 days right now, so I don't need to plant all of it at once. So I'm not going to do that. That sounds fine to me. I think I'm gonna have plenty extra, but that's okay. Oh, wait. I need to water it all. Yay. Okay. Coffee. Yeah. No idea what that hit. Gonna put seeds in there. Sure, I'll leave the seed maker in the greenhouse there for now. And that's just, yeah. Sometimes it's easier to work within what you've already got. Oh, for God's sake, it destroyed one of my... It destroyed one of my trees. And its tapper, I imagine. Oh, that's... Oh. That's irksome. That's real irksome. I forget, though. Did I take care of my animals today? I might not have. It's a bit too late to be able to pet them. Ooh. Yeah. I did get another, rabbit foot, so that's a plus, you know. That's good. I forget whether or not they can cross these bridges. I'm not taking the risk. So. Blup, blup. All right, let's sleep. Did not get as much today as yesterday, but that's all right. Didn't have as many products. Okay. Oh my god, even more rain tomorrow. And of course the spirits are displeased today. Got a lot of stuff on my mind today. I'll let you know in the evening if it's still bothering me. For now, I just need to go for a walk. Okay. Thanks, I like this. Oh, right, you can give gifts every day. Ah, I forgot about that. Ah, Caroline gave me a cauliflower. Oh, lovely. If only I had known that I would get a cauliflower today, then I wouldn't have given Sam the gold star one. Oh well. It's fine. It's fine. Oh god. I need to water a lot. At least those are easy. Yes, yes, the sweet gem berries. Yeah, I definitely missed those one day, but that's fine. All right, let's see how many seeds those 3 make, because if I can, I do want to just sell these 3 because that'll be quite a lot. You know, it'll be very, very good, very, very lucrative for business. What am I doing? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Are you the one who saved me? Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? What do I do to me? See what you did, see what I did. What am I doing? I do not like your royal buttons. They cooperated with me. I don't fully remember that parody. That was a Google Translate Sings one. I would quite like to be able to sell these sweet gem berries. Wait, that doesn't... Yeah. Five rare seeds. Well, I can sell that one last one. or not sell, process that one last one. Hopefully I get more than just some mixed seeds out of it, you know? That reminds me, did I... Yes, I do have the bear's knowledge. Okay. And I am getting very close to being able to level up in most of these. I am reasonably close to being able to level up in foraging. So that's a good thing. Demetrius, Shane. I haven't given Shane any gifts this week, actually. I should give him hot pepper. Yeah, have an itch. Actually, I should start. Not that. I'll leave the little preserves jars over there. Usually I default to going just strictly with fruit. After a time, so that winds up being what I just sort of default to. Alrighty. Yeah, this is stuff that I should sell. Although, do I want to make the wild plum into wine? Sure, whatever. Oh my god, I got an ancient seed. Oh, okay. I will happily plant that over here. Okay. The sweet gem berries are basically just very good, expensive stuff that I can grow for now. The main thing is that the most expensive things you can grow are, like, again, the sweet gem berries, which ultimately, if you get hyper speed grow, they're about as good as, like, ancient fruit wine. Obvious problem, you have to use a lot for seeds, but they kind of even out. Although that does mean that you don't get any of the benefits of fertilizer unless you have a mod for that. But you know, oh god, me craning my head like this. What am I thinking? Thinking. The best thing is starfruit, and since that also you turn into wine, that actually makes sense to use speed grow because that just gives you a ton of harvest really, really fast. And I think that results in weekly starfruit harvests and weekly keg fills. So yeah, that evens out for what I recall. Pretty good. Anyways, what was I thinking of buying? That's a good question. I don't know what I was planning on buying next. I don't recall. I don't know. I had a thought on something that I was gonna buy, but now I don't recall. Huh. All right. Well, I got 3 cranberry wine out. Yeah. I don't know, actually. I am completely forgetting. I felt like there was something I wanted to buy, but now I don't recall. Oh, right. It was upgrading my hoe. Okay, I do need to go and get more iron. That is for sure. Maybe I'll play checkers against myself. I was about to suggest chess. Actually, yeah. Steel hoe. Okay. Where am I heading? I don't know. I'm gonna go to Pierre's and sell this stuff. Oh god, 8 for 1,000? Really? No, thank you. Good money. Oh, and I was about to say, did I potentially fix the Caroline corner, popping up Pierre's by changing the way that the action is handled? Or like clearing out the action text? Because it was like action by space Caroline corner, but that might have been accidentally triggering the Pierre one. I don't know if that actually is probably fixed. But the thing is, I don't have that version of the mod installed because I forgot to copy over what I have. Well, actually, I didn't intentionally forget. I intentionally didn't. That's what I'm trying to say. I intentionally did not copy it over because Sam's events are in here. Sam's high friendship events are not in here in this version. They're in the in-dev version, and I don't have them complete yet, so I need to work on that. I also need to sort out Emily's quest. Apparently, the high friendship event quest is broken. I need to double check it. I thought it was working, but I don't know. We'll have to look and see. What else was there in terms of bugs? Cause like I had something. Shane's eggs. Oh right, that one. I looked through and I could not figure out what the fuck was going on with that. I think it might be an old save compatibility issue. Although I need to double check and make sure that it's actually selling right now. I think at one point it was working and selling and showing the eggs as in selling, but maybe it's not. Maybe it broke. I might have to just remove the item limits from that so that it actually is able to sell, because right now it's set to only allow 3 because why not? Really wish I could turn off vibration for a while, but whatever. Phones. Anyways. Oh, no, that wasn't a bush with salmon berries. Okay, I was confused. So I was confusion. Oh? Ah, it's Sebastian. It's my husband. Oh, I can't talk to him again. Okay, fine. I won't talk to my fucking husband. Oh, God. That sounds so bad. That sounds so bad. Even though I'm really just razzing the game. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. I also wanted to check the traveling cart. That's something I should do. Do. Oh, so... Fuck, my brain is so scattered. It's probably been like an hour, at least, since I last talked about this. But, like... So, I'm working on various video scripts. One of which is... Oh, worms. Will I be able to get my... No, I don't think so. Alright, whatever. What the fuck? Did I just... Thanks a lot, Maribel. Thanks a lot. I totally didn't mean to actually buy that, but okay. Ooh. I am tempted by furniture. You know, at one point I was, not, like, the biggest proponent of Stardew furniture purchasing, but now I'm like, oh, I actually really like this. Now I get why people tend to spend a lot of money on their furniture. Like, Jazzy from Stumped, she does tend to buy a lot of furniture and stuff. And yeah, I think I'm gonna put the brick floor in my, in my shed. I think that'll look good. Do I see any forage down here? Does forage even spawn down here reliably? I don't know. Have any new hats come about? No. Okay. All right, there's a good amount of spring onions. Sprung-ins, if you're nasty. I don't know. It's Friday. I forget, when does Krobus sell fish? I don't know. I wanted to add that to my cave carrot stack. I do want to befriend Krobus. Krobus is cool. Right. Krobus is quiet today. Oh, Iridium Sprinkler for 10 grand. Ooh, the Wicked statue. Can I buy Iridium ore? I forget if I can. Is it efficient to buy Iridium ore or get the Iridium Sprinkler from Krobus? Hold up. Stardew Valley Iridium ore. Blah blah blah. Oh. Oh, Krobus sells Omni Geodes on Tuesdays for 300 Gimolians each, and the Oasis sells 3 for 1,000 Gimolians each, which can all be broken by Clint, or with a Geode Crusher, there is a 5% chance an Omni Geode will contain 1 to 11 Iridium ore. Ah, okay. Fairly reliable source of the ore is through magma and Omni Geodes and lower mine levels. These can be obtained frequently by mining all rocks between levels 115 to 119. Okay, to further enhance geode frequency, choose the geologist profession at mining level 5 and excavator at mining 10. What does excavator provide? Chance to find geodes is doubled. Okay. Actually, that might be good if I'm going the geode route with Iridium, because it does not seem like I can buy the Iridium ore. That's a little annoying. But I do have the super cucumbers currently breeding up, so I'm working on getting to the point. Of course, I fucking click on back into the game and I buy again. Ugh. Alright, I'll buy the Iridium Sprinkler. What did I choose for mining? I chose Geologist. I don't think that's the right one, but it's whatever. I'll make 2. I mean, finding Iridium by using geodes is not the best option. A word of warning, my mother really hates octopus. Okay, cool. Is she gone? Perfect. Garbage cans. All right. Iridium sprinkler time. Yeah. Okay, sprung-ins. They aren't really well-liked gifts, so I think I will just sell them. I mean, I might as well get them when I can, but, like, it's not the most lucrative of the options, you know? Yeah. It's gonna be a little while before I have, the sprinkler caps that allow the sprinklers to spread further, but you know, when that eventually arrives, we will be in very good shape. Okay, I like that. All right, that's an okay place for a bench for now. Oh. Oh no. Oh wait. It's that kind of brick floor. Oh, I thought this was, ugh. It's called floor, not flooring. Oh no. Oh no, I did a goof. I did a goof. I thought this was the type of stuff that you place and it's not a path type thing. It's the stuff that just takes over the whole floor, but no. That was my mistake. Yikes. All right. Working on the stuff for the water obelisk. Oh boy. That's gonna need some iridium. Yay. Also, so throw the solar essence in there. Muscle coral. I think I've gone through all of the... Yeah, I've gone through all of the hardwood at this point. Cool. How long until those are done? 2 more days. All right. %1 chance of extra crops. What does that mean? Okay. Oh, hey, where's Sebastian at? Well, it was a Friday, so maybe he was out with friends. And of course, it's raining again. Hey, do we have pizza in the freezer? I'm hungry. Aw, the cat moved away from being in front of the TV for me. Not the weather report again. Fortune teller. Good humor. All right. $500 Gamolians enclosed. Okay. 3 days for that rhubarb. All right. I have a reasonable amount of coffee. How much does coffee even sell for? 150. And like a lot of people actually like coffee. So maybe I plant a little bit more coffee. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Not a ton though, because I don't need everything taken up by the coffee. You know? Letting everything get taken over by the coffee would be a little bit much. Just saying. Anyways, I should start trying to save up crops of various varieties. So I'll do that. Boop. Our first tree drops. Woo! Yeah. Alrighty. And I guess, do I want yeah, I'll just seed maker all those. Cherry and the pomegranate. Those are gonna build up pretty quickly, I'll admit. At least today, I am actually able to pet all of my animals, and that's a good thing. I hear. Okay, yeah. Tapas will be fully grown in a week. I need to get their hearts up. Ooh, also, I keep going back and forth, but like fucking video essay things, those, I get distracted and then I wind up not saying anything on it. Like, okay, so I'm trying to be like concise and write out my thoughts on some things just for the sake of being able to like have something concise which I can reference later. Like, because of course my brain works by hyperfixation. It becomes a beneficial thing for me to be able to go off of. Oh wow. Oh wow. It becomes a beneficial thing for me to be able to go off of stuff and things that already exist, and then I can just like avoid being confrontational with people. Sounds a little sad, but like also I know my limits. I have a craving for carp. Okay. Okay, Linus. I don't have time for cauliflower, but I do have time for potatoes. Yeah. Actually, boop, 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 boop. Caroline, what? Does she not like dandelion? She dislikes dandelions. Oh my god, oh no. No, I did not realize. Oh, that's sad. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. She likes daffodils, not dandelions. Oh, God, I was getting the two mixed up. That's a very bad thing to get mixed up. Was it Shane's birthday today? Ooh, I think it's Shane's birthday today. Okay. Yeah, it's spring 20 and his birthday is spring 20. Okay. I will go ahead and grab. Ooh, should I grab the gold rabbit's foot? I don't need to use the gold rabbit's foot on him. I can just use a hot pepper because it's a loved gift on a birthday. Yeah. And then I'll be able to, I'll have the chance to get blue chickens. That's exciting. Hot pepper. I did not get enough seeds. Do I have potatoes, actually? I don't think I have any other spring seeds, do I? Not really. Well, I have literal spring seeds. I do believe those actually take only so many days. So you know what? I will plant these instead. Oh, potatoes are planted there. Okay. I was like, huh? Why can't I find anything? Or put anything in? Yeah, plant anything. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Boop, boop, boop. Jade. Okay. Someone keeps texting me. I'm completely and utterly scatterbrained because I had another thought that was going through my head before I got distracted. God damn it. This is the benefits of being me, I guess. And Shane's working on his birthday. Oh, is it my birthday today? I guess it is. Thanks. Oh. Yeah. Alright. And Linus wanted a carp, so I can get carp, I believe, in the backwoods area, so I will go up there and fish him up a carp. Ooh. And of course, carp right away. Great. And Linus is up by his tent. Okay. Oh, is this that the carp I requested? Thanks so much. Here's your payment as promised. At this rate, I may just stay here indefinitely. I can live in nature as much as I want, but I'm not too far away from at least one good neighbor. Thank you, guy. Aww. Well, I try. Yeah. Okay. Worms. Although way back on note of autistic info dumping and not being able to fucking form a sentence or a coherent thought, things which consume my mind occasionally include songs, and those just become hyperfixations for a while. I don't know if there's something specific or special about music hyperfixations, but they are some of the most I don't want to say intense, but involved. You know? No, that one was wrong. I don't want to break the ones that aren't... that are still going. Because I want to get their, I want to get the stuff out of them, you know? But I also need more kegs going. Anyways, in terms of more like recent hyperfixations and stuff that have been going through my head, music-wise, it's actually been Blumenkranz again. Blumenkranz from Kill la Kill. I don't know why, but it just has. And then out of the blue, King from Iron Mouse. The King cover from Iron Mouse. Yeah, just that. It's months old at this point. Like, I listened to it when it was brand new, and then all of a sudden, just within the past, like, week or two, it's come back in, and it's like, okay, I want to listen to this a lot. Yeah. Okay, hold up. So, this is actually a good way of tracking, dear God, long-ass texts. I do not want to read those right now. It's more to do with work tomorrow. Yay. Okay, so the fun things or whatever tend to be that I either like hyperfixate or like just really focus on listening to a handful of songs. Usually I go through and save stuff on like Spotify, but also I have YouTube Premium, so I download and listen to video content or like video essays or just like fun stuff. Sometimes I just listen to although it's been a little while, I would just like re-listen to some various Stardew 100 Days series, like Charlie Barley's specifically, or Rin Queen's. Those have been fun to listen to. Although I did also save Poxeals a couple times. That one was fun to see recently completed as well. That one was cool. The songs, though, that I currently have saved, I guess I'll just go down the list. Of course, the top one is usually some video essay or thing that I want to listen to again, because I very, very rarely will have something that I haven't actually watched before. Unless it is something like Lewdcast from Project Melody. I recently listened to, although I guess I had watched the highlight reel, I recently listened to the Iron Mouse Lewdcast, basically the whole thing. That was very fun, very entertaining. Mouse was completely zooted. Her turning into her gremlin form in real time without all the editing to cut it down really showed just how, well, not just the delay between people, but also just like how flustered people could be, and I guess how high Mouse was. It was very cute. Everything's gonna be okay, baby. That was like one of the best moments, one of the best things that I think Mouse has ever said. It was so cute, and it was made so much better by the by her being in the gremlin mouse form at the moment. It was great. I loved it. Anyways, so going down my downloads because I had procrastinated. At the top is currently Cringe from ContraPoints. I barely listened to it. This is the sort of thing where it's like, okay, do I feel like I'm in a really depressive mood or really perfect headspace? Because I need a distraction from whatever fucking grueling work I'm doing. Usually that winds up being something from like ContraPoints or Philosophy Tube, or like just sort of anything random. Recently I re-listened to a wouldn't you know, it was a Kill la Kill related thing, which probably is what picked the hyperfixation on Blumenkranz again. Speaking of Kill la Kill OST, Blumenkranz right at the top of the songs. And then Out of Touch Thursday Synthwave Remix. If you do not know, Out of Touch is a song from the 80s, and this was an 80s synthwave remix, so it was just an 80s song being given extra 80s vibe. It's by Astrophysics, by the way. Very, very good remix. Highly recommend. Has, I believe it's Asabe Asawase, characters going on. Is that Asabe? Or is that Lucky Star? Actually, that might be Lucky Star characters. Oh god, it was going into angry face. Sorry. That was me squishing my eyes like, do I recognize that character? Do I remember where that character is from? Yeah, that's where it was making my face look angry. Okay. And then the King cover from Iron Mouse, Miku's Little Dark Age, also from Astrophysics. And then one of the video essays that I just have, well, I had it permanently saved, but then I accidentally deleted it. So it was like right next to another one. The two video essays that I tend to just be able to continuously go back to, although the one that is more, I guess, listenable to me currently, is the Legoshi is Gay, queer reading of Beastars from Boring Keith. That was a good one. That's a very good one for me to just be able to listen to because it is 3 hours long. 3 whole hours. And I do tend to be able to listen to the whole damn thing. That's what happens when you work a whole day. But then The Watcher's Call by Lord Aethelstan featuring Neanners. Lay All Your Love on Me, but it gets slower and deeper with each chorus. Niche music interest, can you tell? Hatsune Miku screaming for almost 5 minutes. No, it is not the actually screaming. It is just the it is the Taishi basically cover from Control-Alt-Delete. It is actually very good, and I have to say the thumbnail even better. I do love the thumbnail. I love all of the Control-Alt-Delete thumbnails with Miku. Or Shiteanyo basically is what the character is referred to as. It's Miku hair legs. It's cursed, but I love it. And then 2 Cupcake remixes out of all things. Only Love Can Hurt Like This by Paloma Faith, a Cupcake remix. And then Cupcake Goes Face Shopping. And of course, these are by 2 totally different but still great Cupcake remixers. Ran Vision did the Only Love Can Hurt Like This one, and Remoans Forever did the Face Shopping one. Also, I do tend to go back to Face Shopping as a pretty frequent song that I listen to. It's like I cycle around in terms of some of the really hard music that I listen to. I wouldn't necessarily include Blumenkranz in that, but it does give that sort of industrial vibe that I do quite love sometimes, which is interesting for me because I'm normally quite sound sensitive, so the fact that I elect to listen to some of this sort of stuff is something. Though it does scratch some of the same sort of metal sound loving itch that Face Shopping has, because even though that was entirely Electron Machine apparently, it still has that sort of pot pan smacking sound, or like a metal bowl smacking sound in Face Shopping. And that's actually like a really good, I don't know, I quite like that. I found because I've been making a little bit of, trying to experiment with making music, it's actually relevant to one of the film studies I want to do. It's specifically a film study. I will not say what, just it is Phantom related. That's the only... That's basically giving fucking everything away. But, it's only one song that I actually recreated. So, if you know, you know. If you have a good guess, you have a good guess. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Anyways, the whole thing with that was I was experimenting with trying to make podcast music first, but then I thought, oh, wait, I can actually try and recreate music for my media studies series that I want to make. I want to make like a pilot season. I want to do at least 5 things, or have like 5 more or less completed and recorded scripts before I start editing and then releasing as I go along. I have 1 recorded script. It is mostly audio edited. I have no visual assets for it. I have 1 really long script that actually is starting to compile some of its visual assets, but is not even close to done, but I need to have a lot of visual assets for it, so it's going to be a pain in the ass. And then I'm also working on the fucking Stardew 100 Days, can you tell that I am a little bit, I don't want to say delusional, but in content creator mode, even though I have, no one following me. I want to have something consistent that I actually put out that isn't just streams that people can put on in the background, I want to actually make something that is valuable and also a learning experience for me. That's why I want to do those media studies. It's partially so that I can take some time to actually get to know some technique and stuff. One thing I want to actually understand is time skips, because for years I feel like nobody has ever gotten time skips or flashbacks right. And I had some good examples after watching Overly Sarcastic Productions Red's video on her trope talk on time skips. And then the well, I also wanted to dive into flashbacks separately, so it gives me an excuse to talk about Once Upon a Time. That is an old hyperfixation from back when I was like a preteen. Or early teen. No, well, preteen and then early teenage years. It continued onward. Right around then is when I also started to get into Doctor Who and then fandoms in general, so that was something. Once Upon a Time did not have much of a fandom, but people did actually like the show, and when people posted about it, I always got a little boost of dopamine. That was quite the rush. I quite liked that show. Its final seasons were a hot mess. I'll get back to playing the game in a little bit, but I just want to keep talking. I found something to talk about, so I want to ramble on. But I got completely distracted from reading through all of the downloads that I have on my phone for on YouTube Premium. Okay, so the other video essay that I have permanently downloaded, Legoshi is Gay should be next to it, but no, all of the songs are between Legoshi is Gay, or 5 songs. Yeah, 5 songs are between Legoshi is Gay, and then, interestingly enough, Vaccines and Autism, a Measured Response from H-Bomber Guy, because, of course. This one's relevant to me, because if you didn't know, I'm on the autism spectrum. I haven't just totally been rambling about hyperfixations for 10 minutes at least. And been totally scatterbrained about relevance to hyperfixations and stuff. Also, wouldn't you know, right below that is actually another song I still have downloaded because it was a hyperfixation for a little while. Poor Unfortunate Souls. Yeah, that's a choice. And then I have 2 versions of Iron Mouse singing When I Look at You. And then Nanners singing Fly Me to the Moon. And Iron Mouse singing Reflection. Yeah, that's fun. What have I actually recently added to my random background music? Because that also usually is a good display of what hyperfixations I have. Oh yeah, Snuff Out the Light. This one very specific animatic of Snuff Out the Light from Kingdom of the Sun, which was supposed to be the original version of Emperor's New Groove, and then it got totally retooled. It's kind of sad. I feel like Kingdom of the Sun could be reworked into a completely new, modern story with original characters, because Yzma could be, well, like, it seems like our character would be a lot different. She would be a little bit more serious, but still quite zany. She would still be a fucking necromancer, though. Like, original Yzma was a necromancer and an alchemist who was obsessed with her beauty and her ability to survive the ravages of time, because the sun was slowly damaging her skin. But also, she lost all of her years to raising Kuzco, or in the original version, I believe his name was Manco. Yeah, those names are relatively similar, but yeah. Anyways, Manco was literally the visual or the physical manifestation of the sun god Inti, or at least was referenced to be Inti. I don't know if it was fully properly built within the Inca civilization at the time. It's worth noting there isn't a lot left of the Inca culture today that survives. It is basically gone. Like, proper Aztec, the Mexica basically is barely there. There's not a lot of them left. A lot of people in the greater Nahua cultures do not like them because of historical wrongdoings, I've heard, but things happen. Anyways, I'm gonna get back into the game. Yeah, what am I thinking? What am I talking about? Blah, 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 blah. But yeah, similar to them, I don't know if there's that much of the Inca left. I'll never grow tired of the rain, especially out here in the countryside. Aw. But yeah, apparently the Inca also had a very similar system to the Romans in terms of religious tolerance, wouldn't you know? In respecting other people's gods and basically allowing you to worship whoever, so long as you had, specifically with the Inca, it was their sun god Inti above everyone else. I do believe that the Romans also said you cannot completely supersede our pantheon, and everyone else's pantheons have to be respected at least, or tolerated, I should say. You can't completely disrespect them, because angering other people's gods sounds like a very bad idea to the Romans. It's kind of how they got all of their territory, they believed anyway. They got their gods through exchange, so why not, syncretizing everyone else? Well, they syncretized their pantheon with some local flavors of actually the same gods. Like, Jupiter was literally just Zeus, basically, already, but like an older form and a little bit more, well, he wasn't quite the same Allfather anymore, in that variation before the Greek pantheon came, and was loaned in, basically. But, the Romans had a very solid grasp of saying, hey, Jupiter is above everyone else. You can worship anyone just so long as you respect him. You have to recognize that he is the king of the gods, right? And basically everyone was honored on their festival days. Complete breakfast. Nice. Hey, want some coffee? Oh my gosh, hey! This is some good stuff, not that Jojo brand garbage. Aw, thank you. What can I give him? I think I will grab him a frozen tear. Because I have some. I really love this. How did you know? Because I did. Anyways, strange bun recipe. Pierre really wants a sashimi. I'll pay top coin to whoever brings me some. Okay. I'll feed your hankering for sashimi. Anyways, so, the Inca had a similar thing going on, but it was a little bit more stringent. Like, they were open to taking in other gods, allowing you to worship your local deities, because they had basically gone through sort of similar conquest. They were made up of 4 corners, they called themselves, or they called them. I think I can still plant these. Yes. Okay. I just want to be able to use space. You know? Alright. Ooh. And I can grab my scythe and harvest all of that. Yes. Yes! Oh, it's satisfying when I actually do it right. Okay. Boop. $31. Only so much wood. I think I should have only made 40, but I wound up making 60. Oh well. It's fine. Do I have extra fiber seeds anywhere? No? Okay, I'll just put them in here. Alright. But yeah, so as far as I'm aware, the Inca had a similar rule. You just had to recognize that the sun god was above everyone else. Or, they might throw you in the snake pit. Yeah, it's pretty rough. And yeah, I just felt like talking about that because I learned about that recently and I thought, that's interesting. Incredibly interesting to me. I have a very wide number of hyperfixations and interests that I have not only gone throughout time, but also have like maintained just throughout time. Like, a new chick hatched. It looks odd. Rona, let's not. Darkrai. Aww. Look at our little baby void chicken. we can stare into the eyes of the void, and they don't, and they stare back when Darkrai is looking at us anyway. You know. Boop, boop. Yeah. I don't know if that actually is necessary anymore, because it seems like I had left that open and no animals were escaping. And like, I don't really have to worry about quote unquote escaping particularly much, but I haven't done watering today in the greenhouse. I can tell because my energy is still good. Yeah, I need to plant all the starfruit though. Oh, I didn't mean to do that one. I need to remember to look at the tool hit locations a little bit more readily. Yup. I have it on for a reason, and yet I don't use it as much as I should. Oh well. Whatever. My hyperfixations and special interests have shifted a lot throughout the years. Many have returned though, which is nice because like I can get back into an old comfort, rewatch a lot of things that are familiar to me, and like don't feel old or new. Because it's just like re-engrossing, and maybe I learn things a little differently this time. Like I can wind up having a entirely new experience or way of thinking about something because it's just like an entirely new time period for me. Like, for example, I get into things like dress history every handful of months. Like, I have a fascination with certain eras of historical dress. I'll just sell that. I can I can keg those. And the rest of these I will just sell. Yeah. Anyways, I have a fascination with some eras of history with like regards to clothing and like the kinds of things that people wore. Like that's basically what dress history just is, like different eras of clothing and things with regard to like how people thought about clothes also were different. So I don't know, I just have a appreciation for that. But also, part of it is also me recognizing how things just completely have changed. Like, in regards to... Oh, this one is... yeah. I was about to say, things have completely changed in regards to, like, the way that clothes are made now compared to back... even 50, 60 years ago? Well, actually, no. 60 would be still too soon, relatively speaking. You have to go back about 70 years for things to not quite be as fast fashion as today. The advent of fast fashion was about the end of the Second World War. It was a part of what kept mass manufacture of clothes going, because at the time there was a mass manufacture and requirement of uniforms, I believe. And at that point, people were also needing, well, it wasn't just for the army though. It was also for people to have work clothes in factories, because at the time, women weren't doing too many factory jobs. It had actually kind of tapered off and become a lot more semi-skilled men's work again. Semi-skilled and unskilled men's work. There were some women in the workforce, but there weren't as many as were needing to be when all of the men suddenly got deployed. Because there were loads and loads of men in the American military. This is specifically in the United States, but it does apply to most of Europe as well. And it started to be adopted as a industry from those areas, because those were all the big areas where there was a lot of requirement for where there had been a lot of textile manufacturing at the time. Textiles were just a huge thing that the British were known to export, and it was a pretty big industry here in the United States. Excuse me. So fast fashion was kind of inevitable, but it doesn't necessarily make it any better. Regardless, very cheaply made fabric suddenly became available, and loads of it was there, and loads of it was being used to make uniforms for people to do work in and to do warring in, and and also to have like all of their extra bed sheets for cots and stuff, for blankets, for bandages, that sort of thing. There was a lot of textile requirement for that. So the textile industry, in order to avoid having a crash, people were incentivized to buy clothing. Loads and loads of clothing so that it wouldn't have a huge crash. And people found, hey, we're kind of in a booming art phase all of a sudden. So you got a lot of bigger fashion trends and way more haute couture, because we had kind of been reserving all of our artistic invention. Shut the hell up. Oh my god, there are 7 text messages that have just been received. Why are you two not shutting up? Ugh. Okay, I'm rambling because of the fact that my mom and my sister are talking in a group chat with me in it, and yet they're talking with each other. Why are you people like this? I finish a statement and then I hear another fucking buzz. I don't know if that was the second buzz from the last text or whatever. I don't care. It's bothersome. Okay? I need to turn on focus assist while I'm streaming or something. I need to do it at some point because it is just annoying. I hate it. Okay. So yeah, fast fashion was invented because textiles. And there were a lot of people with a lot of art, and it was more incentive to do more things with seasonal clothing, and that's how the industry became a thing. But yeah, me studying dress history, even if it's just like as a hobby, just has given me way more of an appreciation for actual clothing. So yeah. Anyways, ready, action. Ahem. So Shane is filming a commercial here. I'm gonna take a drink. My voice is getting gravelier because of the fact that it is the end of the night, and I don't think I warmed up my voice enough, and I don't think I've drinking enough water. Drinking? Drunken? Drank? English. I don't think I've drank enough water, but I'll take another drinking. And I'll actually try and do Emily's voice. I thought we had something special. I guess I was wrong. Cut. Shut up and stop texting me. Yes, mute. Mute for 1 hour. Oh my god. It took 8 messages for that to appear. Thank you. Okay. I'm sorry. It's hard to remember my lines when her face is right in front of me like that. Clint? Huh? Oh, God. Oh, hey. Check out my new camera. Jojico is having a video advertisement competition. The prize is 10,000 gamoleons. Hey, I want you to be in the shot, okay? Just walk by Clint and Emily in the background while they're talking. It'll give the scene a little more authenticity. Okay, sure, yeah. I'll be a background extra. Although I will say, him having a completely flat face the entire time is a little bit interesting. Is that the intended effect? I don't know. Okay, ready? Action. I thought we had something special. You said you wouldn't leave me for anything. I guess that was a lie. No, it's not like that. This is just something I have to do. It's very important to me. I just got to try new Joja Blue Cola. It's got 3 times the sorbitol for a thick, sweet blast, and it's cheaper than water. But, isn't soda unhealthy? You promised me. Have no fear, my dear. The world-class science team at Joja headquarters have determined that Joja Blue does not cause a significant erosion of the stomach lining. Oh, God. So you can drink it whenever you like, as much as you like. The real question is, when will you turn blue? Cut. That was perfect. Thanks for the help. Oh, hey, he finally has a smile on his face. Clint? Oh, no. Erosion of the stomach lining, did you say? Okay. Anyways. You received a steel hoe. Cool. So, back on note of, my past hyperfixations with, how people just treated textiles and clothing and stuff like that in the past, as opposed to more like how we do it nowadays. The biggest experimenting with an effects pedal. If you create a sound that's just gimmicky, it ends up sounding cheesy. High risk, high reward, I guess. I mean, that is how you create stuff like synthwave 80s. I mean, it's earnest. I'll give it that. It does tend to sound pretty good, though. Like, you get a lot of really cool modern synths that harken back to what the 80s sounded like, without being so dry in sound. But then you also get hyper pop that has a really dry sound, like face shopping. Anyways, that's me rambling about what I know about music. Oh, God. I am what is called a generalist. I'm a jack of all trades. I don't have specifics that I go for because I'm fucking everywhere. I'm all over the place. Like, my personal specifics are, Ian and Ella, no, they're not a couple. I don't think so, anyway. No, as far as I'm aware, they're not. Though they could be. Anyways, yeah, so, like, the last time I was really hyperfixated on dress history before now, I was actually trying to repair the blanket that I currently have over my chair. This was, like, a year and a half ago? Yeah. So, in the wash, its bottom trim was coming off, and I thought, why don't I just sew it back on? Turns out I can't sew in a straight line. But also, go figure, it's really hard to sew in straight lines through a very, very large amount of fleece. It was the thick main fleece of the actual blanket, and then the fleecy trim, which had like 4 layers because the trim itself is folded over on both sides, which means that I have to line up 5 pieces of fabric, basically 5 layers of fabric with their holes, so that I could stick a needle through it all and pull it through. It's no wonder it was not staying even, and like the trim was deviating down and down along the fleece part, because it wasn't at like a really good point. There was just like a load of the fleece that was just there, but like within the end of the trim is just an extra bit of empty space, but that empty space is not very reliable. Like, it's not all the way up to the edge filling the space, so I don't know. It just feels weird, and it was really hard to measure, so I just kind of gave up. And now I'm wondering whether or not I try and finish the edge. Technically it is a salvage edge, I have found out. Well, it's not a salvage edge. It is like, it was cut, but it was sewn kind of so that it wouldn't fray inside of the trim, or like it wouldn't be too much of a problem. However, it was oriented when it eventually would be hemmed on the sides or trimmed on the top and bottom, because it's just a giant square basically. But again, I'm rambling, but like it has like a cut mark on it still. So it wasn't that well done. It was just done in such a way that it wouldn't completely fray. But I do kind of want to finish the edge in some way. But the worst thing is, now I'm wondering whether or not I want to make a piratey shirt based on Bernadette Banner's beginners, sort of beginner friendly tutorial on how to make, it was a 17th century men's work shirt, with like flouncy poofy sleeves and like, not a relatively open feeling collar. Like I actually kind of loved the physical cut and design of it. I might wind up making that because it's just a load of rectangles basically. So, you know, I might have a sewing project at some point. We'll see if I can actually sew in a straight line when I actually have like measured out seam allowances and stuff. But also I would have a sewing machine instead of doing it by hand, because I definitely would not want to do it by hand completely. I do not trust myself. But then again, I actually know how to hand sew. I don't know how to do it with a sewing machine. The only thing I know how to do with a sewing machine is gather fabric, actually. That is fucking bizarre. I don't know how to thread a sewing machine, but I do know how to gather fabric now that I think about it, using a sewing machine. I don't know how to create even pleats, but I know how to create just gathers. Huh. Intriguing. Anyways, that's me rambling. Yeah. When I'm at the clinic, feel free to come behind the counter if you want to talk about anything non-medic business related. It's the benefit of working in a small town. Yes, it is. Ooh. I haven't donated the ornamental fan here yet. Okay. That's actually cool. Do I have any other artifacts I could donate to the museum in the meantime? Let's find out, shall we? Blah, 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 blah. I'm storing all my coffee in here. I'll keep it on me. I don't think I have any other artifacts, actually, so I will just bring this to the museum. Town. Actually, going by the minecarts by Pam reminds me of Charlie Barley did recently have another stream with the Stardew You Choose world, and I need to catch up on that again. Good God, it was she didn't have the Penny's Nightmare mod or something quite like it, I don't think, but there was a Pam bus. Definitely interesting. So yeah. That's a thing. It was very cursed. I did not watch all of the stream, but I did scroll through to look and see what the hell the bus looked like, and it was cursed. What else did I expect after seeing the minecart from the previous stream a couple months ago? Or was it a few months ago at this point? It's so cursed. Like, it was just Pam's head. It's really fucking cursed is all I'm saying. Oh God, okay. All right. Okay. Yes, I should try and catch a fish for sashimi real quick. Is that a 1-7 or is that a 4-7? Because if it's a 1-7, it actually might add up. Yeah, no. Okay. I really need to wrap up though, because it's well after 9. Yes, that can be turned into sashimi. Perfect. Pierre is in his place. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to give him the sashimi today, sadly. That is a bummer. We'll see if I can get there in time. Pierre, I'm coming for you. I have sashimi. It's your favorite. Yeah! I made it. Okay. Oh. Pierre's over here. It's about time. I was starting to get the shakes. I wanted this fish so bad. Munch. Now that's good. Thanks, guy. I ended up serving it to the family for a special dinner. My wife loved it. And Abby even started going to town on it after I smothered the thing in hoisin sauce. Well, back to business, huh? I got those behind the counter blues. Okay. Anyways. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Actually, someone commented on my Lively Town mod comment section about another mod called Family Ties, and I'm trying to be compatible with basically every big mod that does big shifts around. This one's newer. It's intriguing to me. I'm unsure if I can do compatibility with it because it is a newer mod that doesn't seem super well known. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna be incentivized to do it. And whether or not it is worthwhile to try and do that compatibility work. The biggest concern though, or well, not even necessarily concern, the biggest oddity for me, I guess, is that the mod completely changes everyone's family structure in the valley. Like, I'm not even gonna joke here. The Robin and Demetrius wind up having 5 kids. And the child order kind of does not make sense. I will explain it in a moment. Oh crap, I just closed out to desktop. Okay. All right, I'll be here for a moment. Let me open up the Stardew Valley Nexus because this is okay. I need to go over this because this is also something that has bothered me. Family ties. The family planning mod also is kind of interesting. That one popped up because that one's more popular, of course. Oh, lovely. While I was streaming, someone, someone commented and reported an issue. Yay! Thinly veiled rage. New files have been added to Milk the Village. Okay. Okay, anyways, so I'll just go over this really fast. Playing Stardew got me through the early months of the pandemic, says the mod author. As crazy and unsettling as the world became, I could sink into Stardew and escape for a while. During the same time, I moved back to the place I grew up, a farm outside a very small town. The few people who live in this area, most of them grew up here, and so many of them are related. Or, as a dear friend of mine likes to say, my family tree is more of a bush. Vaguely concerning, but you know, that should not be measurably a bush. You know, it should feel a bit more like a giant diamond shape. Where the top part kind of caves in, but only because there's only so many humans on Earth. That's just kind of how it works when you're literally limited on the number of humans that are just in the world, because that's how populations work. After a certain point back in time, everyone is related to everyone, basically, just by statistics alone. And the number of necessary people who would count as your ancestors, however many generations back that goes, because it is so big and exponential. Even though you only have 2 parents, you still have 4 grandparents and then 8 great-grandparents. Like, it expands very quickly. Anyways, Family Ties completely rearranges the whole thing. Like, there are buildings that have been relocated and a building that has been removed. It is Yeah. So Haley and Emily's house is no longer on the map because Haley and Emily are now the children of Pierre and Caroline. Abigail lives with the wizard. That one's strange to me. Vincent is now Penny's kid. With his living with Penny and George and Evelyn, who are his great-grandparents, effectively. And no, Alex is not related to Penny then. Alex and Sam are... who are Alex and Sam related to in this again? Jody. Okay, so Jody still is related to Sam. Vincent is not, though. Alex and Sam are related now. But here's the real fucking kicker. So Robin and Demetrius are actually made to be amicably separated. Okay, not divorced. Which, to me, the way that this is further described, Robin is at the carpenter shop, and Demetrius is at what used to be Marnie's ranch. Robin is still the carpenter, her schedule is the same, but Demetrius also works part-time at Joja Mart? Shouldn't he be like a Joja scientist or something? That feels like it would be better, but I don't know. Maybe this is just poor choice of words and he actually is a scientific correspondent to them, but who knows. The thing is, Robin and Demetrius have 5 children, and it is described that they are full-blood children. Leah, Sebastian, Shane, Maru, and Jazz, in that order. Notice that 4 of those 5 are marriage candidates. That kind of destroys some people's polymod aspirations, but also, this means that jealousy can occur from so many more siblings. It is kind of absurd from this standpoint. Like, also, that is the birth order for them. Like, Leah is in her 30s, is about 30. Late 20s to about 30. Sebastian is supposed to be mid-20s. Shane is basically older 30s in the coding in which he's supposed to have for the game. But, like, he's younger than Sebastian in this mod, apparently. And then there's Maru, who is, like, early 20s. She's already gotten, like, a degree and stuff. She's not too far off of Sebastian's age, I think. But, like, they still have a notable age difference between them, mostly due to how in the normal game, Robin and Demetrius got together after Sebastian was born. So, like, this kind of erases some of the family dynamics that were supposed to be there. I've noticed that it doesn't really have any super interesting half-sibling things going on. Which, like, as someone who has half-siblings, a lot of half-siblings, because both my mom and my dad had relationships before they got together, and then later divorced, because of course. And although, wouldn't you know, both of them had not so great young relationships that led to my half siblings from their marriages. It kind of feels weird. Like, I don't know. Big families, sure. But, like, the way this kind of shuffles things around, it makes for some quandaries as to, like, who moves into town and who has been here all along a little less interesting, I feel like. It also implies how, like, Alex's mom, for example, in the normal game moved in, and Penny's taking that role with Vincent, and they're younger. But then the whole point of Alex's mom moving back in with her parents was that she was trying to get away from her shitty ex, basically, and she wasn't fully able to take care of herself. Actually, I do believe, did Alex and his mom move back into, or did Alex move in after his mom died? I think that actually was the right order of events. His mom died first. Never mind. The whole thing is, yeah, I don't know. Things feel kind of weird with certain order of events, like, and the implications. And also, like, it makes Pam not a questionable mom. Like, there's a lot of things about this game that feel familiar to me, because I do have a reasonably big family. Like, I've had a decent part of my family is small town. That's my dad's branch, mostly. My mom's family are not quite city folk, they're town type folk, but it feels weird. Some of this over bunching feels a little odd. Like, the more scattered, disparate families that come together to make Pelican Town makes more sense to me than this. But this mod is interesting. I just think that Robin and Demetrius having 5 kids, the way that this is described, feels weird. It could have been more interesting if it was somehow a more mixed household. Again, with Sebastian only being like a half sibling, and like they're again amicably separated and maintaining 2 different households. That could also mean like different relations and all that fun stuff. And like they would still be able to have 5 kids, but like, you know, things, it just feels weird to me. I don't know. It's also kind of sad because like Marnie becomes a teacher who has no kids and is not actually taking care of kids. Like, I don't know. It feels kind of sad because like Jazz had an interesting story. I don't know. It feels like it's a removal of it. Anyways, I think I'm going to go. That should do it. Thanks so much for watching. One last time. This has been Guy with a Knife Smith, and I have been rambling for way too long. Call to action, subscribe, check out my about page for links to stuff and things. You will find things that will be explained there. I highly suggested it. It's actually an informative page. I tried to make it informative. And yeah, that should do it. Thank you so much for watching one last time. This has been Guy with a Knife Smith, and I'm signing off. Until next time, take care. I'll see ya. Bye. Oof.